the Vikings win tell you more about Minnesota or Green Bay, Mr. Smith?
It told me more about the Green Bay. I'm not satisfied with what I'm seeing from their defense. The fact of the matter is, when Minnesota needed to move the ball, that's what they did. When there were errors in their secondary, they made them. We know what Aaron Rodgers is capable of, particularly when he has his weapons. Obviously, you didn't have Aaron Jones yesterday. He'll be back in a couple of weeks, according to the reports. This kid, Dillon, can play, but the combination of the two makes for a dynamic duo because they can really run the ball effectively. The combination of Adams, Scantling, obviously Lazard when he comes back, along with Randall Cobb. You've got enough pieces there in your passing game to really make noise when it's Aaron Rodgers that's throwing you the football. What this is going to come down to is what your defense can do. Can your defense answer the call? And we have to take into account, I get sick and tired of people just looking at the team and not looking at the competition. We have the Rams in the NFC. We have the Arizona Cardinals in the NFC. We have the Tampa Bay Buccaneers in the NFC. And all joking aside, we have the Cowboys in the NFC. These are teams that, and on any given Sunday, are capable of putting up big numbers and big-time points. If you're the Green Bay Packers, who, by the way, looked pretty decent defensively up until yesterday, you got to roll up in there in Minnesota yesterday against Kirk Cousins and Thielen and those boys. You got to answer the call, period. Aaron Rodgers had his, his back was against the wall. This brother connects with Scantling. You understand, for that touchdown. They tied the score and what have you, and you couldn't stop Minnesota. You couldn't stop Kirk Cousins, making Ryan Clark nauseate us all, looking like a genius for a week, okay, because he picked Minnesota. This is the kind of stuff that when you think about a team and the kind of things and the elements that will get in their way from capturing the championship, it's moments like this that you defer back to because you needed a stop and you couldn't get it.
For me, it was the Vikings. All right, man, listen, for the Vikings all the way. Now, when we look at the Vikings, we say, wow. The one thing that always kept me back from the Vikings was Kirk Cousins. Kirk Cousins right now at 21 TDs and just 2 interceptions. Just 2 interceptions. Even yesterday, I was sitting there waiting. Okay, Kirk, don't do it. And there were opportunities. But they dropped those interceptions. When you look at the Vikings and you think about those 5 losses that they had, they were all against
19 points.
Playoff teams. Yeah. And they were tight games against teams that we thought we had a chance to get playoffs. Cincinnati, Arizona, Cleveland, Dallas, and Baltimore. Tight games. They had only won against teams that were no good, basically Seattle and teams like that. But these last 2 wins, the Chargers and the Packers, that brings them across the water for me. That brings it across the water. That tells me that this team has a possibility of doing something. And what they do, oh my God, with that run game, because Devin Cook is a great run game, and the ability with those 2 wide receivers they have, Justin Jefferson is off the chain the way he's playing football in just his 2nd year right now, one of the best wide receivers in the game. For me, this game was all about the Vikings saying, count us in that playoff race. Right. Put us in there. I know we lost to all those supposed to be playoff teams, but count us in there now because we are back.
You're a smart man. You're a smart man.
Appreciate that.
It's about Minnesota. You know, because going into that game, we're talking about those 5 losses, they were combined 19 points.
Right.
Minnesota is quietly a very dangerous football team, but they had to win one of those close games versus a good football team. And I don't think it's so much about the Packers because that's the best wide receiver duo in football. Thielen and Justin Jefferson are the best duo in football. Green Bay ain't going to see teams like that consistently. They're not going to see 2 guys that can route run your face off, that can get open versus any coverage, that could win versus any type of leverage. They're getting used the right way. That's why Minnesota, for me, I thought, like I said last week, like sneaky, dangerous team. Their defense is pretty good. They just had to figure out a way to close football games. Kirk Cousins for 3 years now has played good football. We just like to hate on Kirk because in primetime games or in a huge game, sometimes he slips up and doesn't perform. But as far as a football team that's going to be dangerous down the stretch here and a football team that can get into the playoffs because of those 2 wide receivers, that was what Minnesota for me. Now, Green Bay's defense had been so good this year, playing against coverage or focusing on coverage and not getting the run.
Out top quarterbacks.
Right.
Dan, you trust Kirk Cousins down
Murray
the stretch?
I do. I really do because the receivers, I mean, you know more about receiver than I do. I'm telling you, these 2 receivers are the best duo in football. Not that Kirk isn't really good, but playing quarterback for Minnesota is somewhat easier, I want to say, because those receivers are so good.
But those routes, those routes that they were drawing up, man, leverage routes, those guys, you can't cover those. You can't cover.
Tell me. You guys know your football, and I appreciate that. This First Take. You don't get to come on First Take and wave pom-poms and lie to the American public. Here's the reality of the situation. You, first of all, you are about moments. I've been watching you talk too many times. You don't give a damn about these numbers if you can't show up when it really, really counts. Period. Kirk Cousins hasn't shown that he shows up when it really, really counts. Period. I'm talking about when. Come on now.
Yesterday was a moment, though.
Yesterday was fine.
Game-winning drive against Rodgers.
Yesterday was a moment. I give it to him. But there have been too many occasions when that hasn't been the case. That's number one. Number two, we gonna forget the fumble. We gonna forget the 2 interceptions that Savage dropped that were in the palm of his hands, and he dropped that. We gonna forget the interception that was called back. Let's stop that nonsense. The fact of the matter is he should have gotten intercepted twice, actually 3 times yesterday. One was called back, the other 2 was dropped.
Roughing the passer,
I'm just saying, if we're looking at we didn't watch the game, because I watched the game, if we didn't watch the game, and I know y'all did because y'all watch it far more better than I do. I'm watching it, but y'all are dissecting it, so I defer to y'all. But what I'm saying, and I'm challenging y'all on this because I know about y'all football brilliance. I watch you. You understand what I'm saying? I watch, listen, and learn from people who know. And I'm telling you, y'all are both inconsistent with what you're saying. Darnell Savage had 2 interceptions. He dropped it. An interception was called back.
I know.
You would always pick that out. You ain't going to just look at the end of the game and say, well, Kirk Cousins played a great game. Well, you would pick apart those mistakes in a heartbeat. You would not hesitate to call out somebody that doesn't show up in big moments. So let's start with this love affair. Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming, sports, and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.